A teacher, a student, a growing boy and his mother, a young girl and her sister, all residents of West Alabama, each with a story to tell about what it means to be a child of children's. Susan Benson Crow was just 3 years old when her parents received devastating news. Their little girl had liver cancer.
I was diagnosed in 1981, and my mother always says that we spent our first year there 365 days. We did not come home for the first year. I had a liver resection, and I also had chemotherapy. I'm a teacher, and I love children, and I think that the care that I received at Children's Hospital instilled that love for children that I have, and just helping people. I saw the doctors and nurses around me and how they helped me, and my life was saved. If it had not been for my doctors and my surgeon, I would not be here today. I know for a fact that other children that had this type of cancer did not survive, and I was one of the first children at Children's Hospital to survive this type of cancer. So if it had not been for them and their hard work and their perseverance, I would not be here.
Carol Grace Bailey is scheduled for surgery in just a few months. Carol Grace was born with spina bifida, a birth defect that has left her wheelchair-bound and with health care needs that bring her frequently to Children's Hospital.
It's a safe place and they would help you.
Christopher Sellars knows exactly what she means. Children's was there to help him a year ago when he contracted Stevens-Johnson syndrome.
It started out as a small rash and blisters on his neck, and that progressed to, it went over the rest of his body. It went from head to toe. We had never heard of Stevens-Johnson, really had no idea, and you know, with him being an only child, it scared us to death. Stevens-Johnson affects a lot of the organs in the body, so we were very concerned about that. So after a couple of days, we decided to transfer to Children's because he just wasn't getting better here in Tuscaloosa. I was most impressed with the doctors and the nurses and the knowledge that they had. They would come in, ask Christopher questions every day, and you could just tell by the look on their face that they were concerned about him. He has grown so much since then. He finds it funny that he's taller than me now. So he has got such a future ahead for him. And I think what happened to him, with him being in the hospital and the experiences he went through, is something that he can use to tell others about and grow in his faith also.
Already, Christopher knows exactly what advice he'd give a friend.
I'd tell him that they'd treat you the best, and that'd be the place you need to go if you got sick.
Kelsey Dollar began having seizures when she was just 16 months old. The seizures were taking their toll on Kelsey, of course, but her younger sister Logan also suffered.
My little sister, she was the most devastated. She always cried when I had a seizure.
Logan always has been there for Kelsey.
My little sister has saved my life a bunch of times. I was starting to swim, and I started to do front flips underwater. And then I just stopped breathing underwater. Logan had to come get me out, and then she called my mom.
But life changed for both girls when Kelsey had epilepsy surgery a year ago at Children's Hospital. Since then, she's been seizure-free.
They are the greatest people that I've ever met at Children's Hospital, and I think they should keep doing such great things to the kids, and they should always be doing that.
This, then, is what it means to be a child of Children's. It means you were a child who once received a special kind of care at Children's Hospital, an experience you will remember for the rest of your life. It means you have a story to tell, and hopefully a wonderful future ahead of you.